things are going at the moment. Well, that's the value of keeping the ball in play. Doesn't matter, they weren't able to have a swing. Japan have made an unforced error. Well, a worrying look really for head coach, who now has the serve. But also around him, around the advertising hoardings, there's lots of information being gathered about the opposition. That's fed to him, and then it's enables him to make a decision on whether to change what they're doing, go after someone in particular, decide on perhaps a special team, and maybe actually, do you know what, at this point we're going to go heavy cross court or heavy line. So has the serve. Good dig. Well, it wasn't a setter playing the ball, and that's the outcome. So we hit the second technical timeout, and the USA. Koga for Japan. Good hustle from Japan, slowing the attack down, but USA now with another chance. And once again, this is more like the Japan we're used to watching. But unfortunately, it's a net touch, is it? Or double touch, in fact, called by the referee. So a handling error from Japan hands the USA another point. Left. Thompson then with the serve. Oh, nicely done. And a good introduction to Kelly Murphy as she has her first swing as an opposite player. Thompson just playing straight up for Larson Burbach, who says, yep, there you go, ball out wide, straight from the training court. Now watch this serve again from Thompson. Completely turns her body round from the top half, but keeps her hips facing towards the net. Unfortunately for her, couldn't keep the ball in play as that one catches her leg and goes out. It's in a good position, she's covering that line, but just come off the block, didn't it, and took it away from her. She'd read that first move, and it was that little touch that just sent the ball off. Well, if you want to get involved, you can join the conversation on Twitter, hashtag FIVB Grand Prix. Japan under pressure here. And a chance for the USA to conjure up a set point, and the C quick, the short behind is good. Akinridewo hammers it down. Well worth another look. Thompson knew exactly where Akinridewo was. Great understanding between those two to go C quick. Front court attackers plus the option of a back court attack as well. So trying to create 4 on 3. And that's a really good put away from the youngster Kim Hill. Very nice swing. Goes back to serve. Really good play. Kreklo being brought off the net. There was no middle attack available. However, she was able to find Low through the opposite. Just getting a little ahead of Akinridewo with the serve. Oh dear, that was a rather audacious attempt to go behind. It didn't really work out for Japan, so USA now. That one forced through the block and the net. Brute strength from Khan. Running a little bit too quick, I think. USA could end up with the lead here. They do have the lead now by 2 points. Well, a game can turn very quickly, and it's just turned very quickly back in the USA's favour in this second set. A 1 foot Yahoo. Kim Hill with the serve for the USA. Oh, well, it's one each in that department. Japan had one, but they've just eased away again here, gone into another gear as Thompson serves. That very unique jump float serve of hers, and that's a good put away. First real spike of merit we've seen from Japan in this set without the ball being touched by the USA. Oh, nice play, good covering. Oh dear. Well, you're not allowed to play the ball twice. Just thinking there, looking at that, as if Nagaoka was expecting the libero to get up and play it again. Great blocking, second push from Akinridewa was a little bit late, but it was all about the timing. Got that spot on to make the block. And a timeout called straight away from Japan after the 10 more mistakes than she has put the ball away so far in this match. That's better play though from Japan. The C quick, the short behind, working well, finding a gap in the block. Substitution is reversed, and it just means that the USA keep the setter in the back row for another 3 rotations. That'll be 9 in all, and it's an ace serve for Kreklo. The USA now 2 points away. It's out of play. That red and white pole, although it only goes up a metre, actually extends infinitely up into the air. Work from the USA, not allowing Japan through at the moment, and when they do find a way through, it's outside of the court. And the USA just picking up from where they left off. 2-0 already. Like the players are doing, it just makes it wobble all over the place. Add into that the valve being a slightly heavier part of the ball. Some players will put the valve pointing down so it can make it drop early, or they'll make it, or they'll serve with the valve on the top to make it rise at the end. And if they're serving from one side or the other, they'll put the valve to the left or right to make it swerve where they need it to. Another look at this magnificent block from the USA. Great technique from Nagaoka, but that is a great block from Robinson, just sealing the gap between her and who's carrying the load. It's been split between the outside hitters, the opposite players. Akinridewa's had a swing, she's had points. Everybody has contributed so far to what's been a very professional and consummate performance from the USA in their opening game here. There would have been nerves, no doubt, playing at home, playing in front of their family and friends, but they have just dispelled all of that the minute that the whistle went. As we have another look at this play, USA in transition, great pickup, and then a really good swing. Talk about A quicks, B quicks, C quicks and D quicks. They're all first tempo attacks. The net split into 4 sections around the setter, who stands not quite in the middle but a little bit towards the first referee. And then off the back of that you then split the net up into 6 numbers, 1 to 6 for the outside to put maximum pressure on Japan. Oh, brilliant, Akinridewa. That looked like the ball was going to be tipped over, but she just seemed to stay in the air for that little bit longer. This is a case of Japan at the top floor. Akinridewa was at the penthouse. As Japan get a few points on the board and starting to make it interesting. Well, they were starting to make it interesting, but now with a 5-point lead for the USA, I think that's pretty much the point where they'll be thinking that they've got the job done. And Japan, Akinridewa didn't even touch it. That's a great serve. Good view from the jib, the camera that's on a crane as that one went down the line. But it's Japan that come up with the point. They get their side out. And that's pretty much all the USA will be telling themselves. It's not a real problem. All right, we got it into transition. Okay, we got blocked. The worry is that Murphy's now had 3 points in a row that she's failed to score and given the point. Nice play from Japan. And a really good bump set from Kotoki Ieyasu, the libero. And so the 5-point margin's now only 3. Gap in the block exploited by Japan. Dixon was off trying to run a middle attack while Kreklov was trying to actually get her hands on the ball. A good hustle here on both sides. Hill having to hit from the back row. Better chance now, perhaps. Although USA taking no chances, just putting it straight back over. And the ball is put down. Nice swing from Japan. Mami Usiseto, easy for me to say, putting that one away. Number 15 for Japan. USA re-established their 5-point lead. And now it's 6. Japan running a quick play right into where Castello and Feluke Akirideu were waiting. So Rice jump float from her into court, trying to pick on Kelsey Robinson, but it doesn't matter because the positive set goes to Akinrideu, using that speed of the ball into Kreklov to go behind and speed things up even more. This known as a positive set because it comes to Kreklov, then continues the ball on past the head to Akinrideu. Great. Now 2 away from victory. If you want to get involved on Twitter, please do. Hashtag FIVB Grand Prix. We'd love to hear from you. Unforced error from Japan, but it's actually touched in the block, so it's a great play from Japan as they side out. But as far as the USA are concerned, they just need 2 more side outs to get the job done. It'll be that simple. I believe that they can't continue to do that. Ball slowed down the block by Japan. And Japan coming back. That's pretty much trademark Japan. Ball into transition and then off the block and out to frustrate the opposition.